Today on Forbes, China's 100 Richest 2024. Combined wealth climbs back to $1 trillion after a 2-year decline. This past year in China, stimulus measures fueled a stock market rally that boosted fortunes of the majority of the country's richest. A raft of measures designed to halt the property slump and fire up economic growth energized mainland China's stock market, though concerns over structural challenges still linger. The benchmark CSI 300 index rose 12% since Forbes last measured fortunes a year ago, propelling collective wealth, which had fallen below $1 trillion 2 years ago, to once again breach the 13-figure mark. That's up 15% over last year's combined $895 billion. The minimum net worth to make China's top 100 increased to $3.9 billion, up from $3.4 billion in 2023. A total of 60 fortunes are up this year, but 22 bucked that trend to record net worth declines. A notable person in the latter category is water and beverage tycoon Zhang Shanshan, founder of Nangfu Spring, which has faced an intense price war in China's bottled water market. Zhang's wealth shrank by $9.3 billion, the biggest drop in dollar terms, to $50.8 billion, though he retained the number one rank as China's richest person for the 4th year in a row. The biggest dollar gainer is Ma Huateng, chairman of Tencent Holdings, who added $14.7 billion to take his fortune to $46.8 billion and moved up 2 places to number 2, a position he last held in 2020. Shares of the internet behemoth jumped 49% over the past year on higher revenue from online games, streaming services, and advertising. ByteDance co-founder Zhang Yiming slipped 1 spot to number 3, despite eking out a 5% rise in his net worth to $45.6 billion. The owner of TikTok continues to face regulatory challenges overseas. In May, ByteDance sued the U.S. government to overturn a law mandating it to sell the short video app or face a nationwide ban. In 4th place on our list is PDD Holdings founder Colin Huang, who fell 1 spot despite adding $7.7 billion to push his wealth up to $43.9 billion. The e-commerce giant has become the go-to destination for China's increasingly frugal shoppers, but is facing earnings pressure with its plans to scale up supply chain investments and increase support to vendors. Another notable gainer is Zhu Yi, chairman of Biokin Pharmaceutical, whose net worth more than doubled to $8.2 billion. The company's subsidiary, SystImmune, signed an $8.4 billion deal last year with U.S. biopharma heavyweight Bristol Myers Squibb to jointly develop and commercialize a potential cancer treatment worldwide. There are 8 newcomers this year, including Kai Huaoyu, Liu Wei, and Luo Yuhao, the 3 co-founders of privately held online games developer MiHoYo, which has attracted legions of fans worldwide with its anime-styled games. Toy magnate Wang Ning enters the ranks as his Pop Mart International Group, seller of so-called blind boxes that each contain a mystery collectible figurine, logged stellar revenue growth from stepping up overseas expansion. Zhang Fuli, who at 42 years old is the youngest among 11 women on the list, replaces her father, Zhang Qingho, founder of privately held water and beverage giant Hangzhou Wahaha Group, who died in February. 10 tycoons returned to the ranks after dropping off previously. The wealthiest in this group is chairman of chipmaker Cambricon Technologies, Chen Tianxi, who reappears after a 3-year gap at number 46 with $7.27 billion. Riding the AI boom, the company's stock more than tripled from a year ago. There were 17 drop-offs on this year's list. Among them is Yang Huiyan, chairman of debt-laden property developer Country Garden Holdings, which suspended trading of its shares on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange in April. For full coverage and to see the full list of China's 100 richest, check out Jane Ho and Yue Wang's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.